Civilization in itself is said to have started in Africa, but most African history has been clouded in mystery because of almost non-existent records. But one look at African ruins will tell you that Africa once had powerful kingdoms that lasted decades, even centuries. Kingdoms that was ruled by powerful kings and queens, and societies that still resonate to this day. Today, we will talk about 5 ancient African kingdoms you should know about. At number 5 is the Great Zimbabwe Kingdom. The Kingdom of Great Zimbabwe was a medieval African kingdom known for its large circular wall and tower. It ruled modern-day Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique, and was extremely wealthy because of its abundance in cattle and precious metals. It was a major trading route that connected the region's gold fields with ports on the Indian Ocean coast, and controlled much of East Africa's coast from the 11th to the 15th century CE. Though little is known about this kingdom, its artifacts such as Chinese pottery, Arabian glass, and European textiles only shows how powerful and interconnected this African kingdom really was. Sometime in the 15th century, the kingdom mysteriously started declining and most parts of this beautiful city started to get abandoned. Unfortunately, it marked the end of this great African kingdom. At number 4 on our list is the Kingdom of Aksum. The Kingdom of Aksum reigned during the same period that the Roman Empire rose and fell. It was located in modern-day Eritrea and northern Ethiopia. As much as this kingdom was powerful, little is known about its origins. Yet during the 2nd and 3rd century AD, it was a massive trader in gold and ivory, which made it a vital link between ancient Europe and the Far East. It had a unique architectural style, which involved the building of massive stone obelisks, standing several feet with beautiful colors that has sadly faded with time. Somewhere in the 4th century, Aksum adopted Christianity, making it one of the first kingdoms in Africa to do so. This led to a political and military alliance with the Byzantine Empire. Unfortunately, the kingdom started to decline around the 7th or 8th century, but their legacy lives on to this day in the form of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. At number 3 is Carthage. Carthage was one of the greatest African kingdoms for over 500 years, and during those years, they became a superpower that rivaled the Roman Empire. Located in modern-day Tunisia, the empire grew into a sprawling seafaring kingdom that dominated the trade in textiles, gold, silver, and copper. And at a point in time, its capital had nearly 500,000 inhabitants. It had a well-prepared military and fortified city walls, including a protected harbor outfitted with docking bays for over 200 ships. It traded with most parts of Europe and was expanding fast, something the Roman Empire saw as a threat. And this started a war, with the Romans eventually winning, and in the end, Carthage was nearly destroyed, which marked the end of this great African kingdom. It produced some of the greatest military minds, including Hannibal. And if you loved the video so far, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video. At number 2 on our list is the Nok Kingdom. This kingdom sprang up in West Africa, modern-day Nigeria, during the Iron Age, and it lasted for hundreds of years. The kingdom covered a vast area and left behind majestic terracotta sculptures, and also was using iron tools before the rest of the world caught up. They are believed to have had a highly advanced civilization with a judicial system older than the Western world. They were also the first to cultivate and establish a pearl millet in West Africa. Even though little is known about them, it is evident that they had a sophisticated culture. They had different people specialized in different areas, arts, culture, or ironwork. They are believed to have had kings and queens, noblemen and priests. Their social structure, economic relation, religious systems, and material technology that they developed laid the foundation to later kingdoms that rose in the region. And finally, number 1 on our list is the Kingdom of Kush. The Kingdom of Kush was an ancient kingdom in Nubia, centered along the Nile Valley in what is now northern Sudan and southern Egypt. This kingdom is normally overshadowed by ancient Egypt, but Kush was a regional superpower in its own right, lasting over 1,000 years. It was an economic center which produced ivory, incense, iron, and gold to the rest of the world, especially Egypt. And at a point in time, the kings of the Kingdom of Kush became pharaohs in Egypt during the 25th dynasty. Powerful kings and warrior queens ruled this kingdom in its peak, with a powerful military that made them a force to be reckoned with. They had many things in common with their Egyptian neighbors, worshipping the same god. They mummified their dead and built their own type of pyramid. And as a fun fact, there are more pyramids in the Kingdom of Kush than there is in Egypt. So there you have it. These are the 5 African kingdoms you should know about. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.